Hello guys, welcome to the channel, and today we have this exponential equation, and we already have a similar video on the channel, but let's solve this one. And well, first of all, to solve this equation we have to see the relation between sine square and cos square, right? So we have that sine square of x plus cos square of x, this is 1. So I'm gonna isolate sine square, which is sine square of x, then gonna be 1 minus cos square of x. Now I'm gonna replace this value here in our equation. We're gonna have then 49. This is gonna be 1 minus cos square of x plus 49 and to the power of cos square of x, and then this is equal 50. So from here we have here that 49 to the power 1 minus cos square of x. This is 49 times 49 to the power minus cos square of x, which we have 9 here, plus 49 to the power cos square of x equals 50. And from here we have, this is going to be as inverse, right? We have 49 then divided by 49 to the power of cos square of x plus 49 to the power of cos square of x, and this is equals it is equal 50. So from here we're gonna multiply this denominator by this and this. We're gonna get rid of this. So this we're gonna have here 49 then plus 49 cos square of x. This is the same thing as this, so this would be times 2, so which is gonna be 49 cos square of x square, and then this one would be equals to 50 times 49 to the power cos square of x. Okay guys, now let's put this let's bring this one to the left side of the equation, right? Then we're gonna have 49, so let 49 to the power cos square of x, and this is square. I'm gonna say minus 50. Let's put in order these terms, cos square of x and plus 49, and then this is equal 50. Sorry, this is equal 0 actually, right? This is equal 0. And now let's say that 49, let's make a substitution, say that 49 to the power of cos square of x is going to be equals to well, let's say this is equal y, for instance, right? So we're gonna have here y square minus 50y and plus 49, right? And then this is equal 0. So from here, what I see, this is a second degree equation. We can solve it by the way we prefer. I'm gonna factorize this. Okay, I'm gonna factor this. So I see y square minus, I see minus y, and I see minus 49 y and plus 49, and then this is equal 0. And I'm gonna factor this and this and this and this. I'm gonna have y minus 1, and here we're gonna take 49 and brackets y plus y minus 1, sorry. We're gonna have y minus 1 and equals 0. So we're gonna have here y minus 1, which multiplies y minus 49. This is equal 0. Y minus 1 equals 0, and y minus 49 equals 0. And then from here we're gonna have that y1 is equal 1 and y2 is equal 49, and this is what we get. Now we get back to our substitution, which is this part here. So we have that 49 to the cos square of x is 1. Let's say this is equal to y, right? So let's say y1, which is 1. So we're gonna have this 1 is the same thing as 49 to the power of 0. So we're gonna have 49 cos square of x equal 49 to the power of 0. So by this go, we have cos square of x equals 0. So it means that cos of x is equal 0, because if we take the square root of 0 is 0. And if we go to the unit circle, right, we have here, and let's say we have, this is the unit circle, we have cos of x, we have sine of x, so this is sine of x actually. We have here on 1 and 1, we have -1 and -1, right? So, and we have 0. And if we have cos of x equals 0, what should be the value of x in our unit circle? We have that cos of x, cos which returns 0, is going to be cos of what? Cos of 1, sorry, and cos of 2 of pi over 2, or 90 degrees. Here we have, right? So we're gonna have here cos, and 90 degree is pi over 2. So we're gonna have our x equals to pi over 2. Okay, and the second one would be this one, which would be 270 degrees, and which is 3 pi over 2. So we're gonna have here cos of x again equals cos of 3 pi over 2, and then we're gonna have x equals 3 pi over 2. This is another solution. And well, and now let's get back to y2. Okay, so y2 here we're gonna have, and then 49, let me go a little bit up, cos square of x now is equals to 49, so 49. So we have 1 here, this goes with this, then we're gonna have cos square of x equals 1. If we take the square root in both sides, we're gonna have cos of x equal to plus or minus 1, and then we're gonna have cos of x equals 1 and cos of x equals -1. Let's work on the cos of x equals 1. If we go to the unit circle, we're gonna have 1 here is what? 360 degrees, which is 2 pi, right? So getting back to this, we're gonna have then cos of x, we're gonna have cos of 2 pi, which is 1. So we're gonna have x equals 2 pi, and then we have cos of x equals -1. We go to the unit circle, we're gonna have 180 degrees, which is pi. So we getting back to this, and we're gonna say that cos of x is going to be cos of pi, which is mean that x is equal pi. So guys, our answers are going to be, for this problem, we have then we will have then pi over 2. We're gonna have then what is the other answer? The second one would be pi, and then we're gonna have 3 pi over 2, and then we're gonna have 2 pi. So solving this interval of x, 2 pi. Okay, so these are the answer, guys, and it actually works, because if we check with one of the solution, let's pick the first one, pi over 2. We're gonna have here 49 to the power of sine square, which gonna be sine of pi over 2 square, plus 49 to the power of this would be cos of pi over 2 and square, and this would be 50. And well, this is gonna be what? This is gonna be this is 49 to the power, well, sine of pi over 2, which is 90 degrees, it's 1 square is 1, so we're gonna have here 49, plus this is gonna be 49, then cos of 90 degrees, or cos of pi over 2, and this is going to be 0 square is 0, so we get this, right? We're going to have then 49 plus 1 equals 50, so we have 50 is equal 50. Okay guys, well, we will check with all our solutions, but I think that's enough, and you can prove it. You can please subscribe and drop a comment, and see you next video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.